Tech group eases stance on Huawei as Beijing lashes back. Beijing, the world's largest association of technology professionals, backed away from barring staff of Chinese tech giant Huawei from some of its activities as Beijing fired back at the US over the two nations' trade dispute. Data releases Monday, meanwhile, showed a widening fallout from the clash between the two biggest economies over China's perennially huge trade surpluses and its efforts to leap ahead in advanced technology. Surveys of manufacturers across the region for May showed business confidence has been shaken by US and Chinese jesting over President Donald Trump's demands that Beijing change its industrial planning strategy and find other ways to redress the trade imbalance. A private survey, the Caixin Manufacturing Purchasing Managers Index, or PMI, for China held steady at 50.2 in May, just above the 50 level that distinguishes between expansion and contraction. But business confidence China showed no signs of budging in the festering dispute, issuing a report over the weekend saying it would not back down on major. Most of Trump's ire over trade has been directed at China, given its lion-sized importance to global manufacturing and its growing technological prowess. But last week that would be a bitter blow to some manufacturers that use Mexico as a production basis, such as automakers. Shares fell sharply Friday in New York in response, and futures for the Dow Jones Industrial Average and S&P 500 index early Monday augured a bleak start to the week, with both down 0.6%. Shares were mixed. Huawei Technologies said Monday that it had no comment on an announcement by the IEEE, pronounced I. The IEEE, which stands for the Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers, made the announcement after the U.S. Department of Commerce clarified its stance on the issue, which arose after the U.S. put Huawei on an entity. On Sunday, Wang Xiaowen, China's Vice Commerce Minister and Deputy International Trade Representative, told reporters in Beijing that China would issue more detailed information on its own list of unreliable. He reiterated suggestions that China might limit exports of rare earths, minerals such as lithium that are used in many products including cell phones, electric vehicles and the batteries that run them. After the U.S. expanded its sanctions against Huawei, several leading U.S.-based global technology standards setting groups announced restrictions on its participation in their activities. But the IEEE, a leading science publisher and leading developer of telecommunications, information technology, and power generation standards, said it allows all members, regardless. Science. Zhang Haixia, a nanotechnology scientist at Peking University, said she would rejoin the organization after having resigned from two IEEE boards last week because of its Huawei policy. The New Jersey-based IEEE is a leading developer of telecommunications, information technology, and power generation standards and claims 422,000 members in more than 160 countries, more than half of them outside the United States. It has about 200.
Raindrop, drop top, top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park,